Here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. Oh, here he goes. Oh, here he goes. Oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. With his humble act and everlasting ego.
Hi everyone, I'm Amy. If you're new here, then welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, then welcome back. This is part 2 of my wardrobe declutter video, and I'll try not to make this intro too long. I probably need to lift it down a little bit. I'm a bit short. I'm probably putting it a bit high. But I do want to give you a little bit of an overview of why I'm doing what I'm doing. So if you watched my first wardrobe declutter, you'll know that all I managed to get rid of was a broken hanger and the top of a dry shampoo bottle. So if you're disappointed in me, trust me, I am too. That was it. That was all I got rid of from that small wardrobe, although we haven't done the big section yet. And I've been watching a lot of decluttering videos, a lot of wardrobe organisation videos, and thought, why? Why have I fallen at this first hurdle? There's a few reasons. Firstly, I'm actually really good at keeping my clothing quite narrow. When I moved back to my parents a couple of years ago, I had a wardrobe that was probably 2 foot wide, and I literally had to fit everything into that with a few drawers underneath. So I was really critical when I first moved back. I got rid of so much stuff at that point, and my possessions in terms of my clothing haven't really grown that much since, and I've got the smallest section of the wardrobe. But what I do have is stuff all around the house, and this is what I didn't do last time. I didn't go around and think of that KonMari method and collect everything and bring it all in here. So that's what I need to do today. I need to literally go around the house, hunt. I need to take anything that's been washed and bring it back. Anything that's currently in the washing, clearly I've worn recently and I'm going to be keeping. So I'm not worried about that. There's not very much actually. I did about 3 loads on Monday. But while I'm isolating, I thought, do you know what? I need to just hit this. It's been about 2 weeks since I did that first bit, and I just kind of lost momentum because I really enjoyed doing it. It just reinforced to me that everything that was in there I was keeping, but it didn't make for very good footage for you guys. And just to give you a little bit of an overview, Matt and I moved into this house in June last year, so June of 2020. And we were in lockdown at the time, so we had to bring as much as we could in the cars that we had. We were living with my parents, so they were able to help us at the time. So they filled their cars and brought as much as they could, but I know that Matt still has stuff at his parents'. I know that I still have tons of stuff at my parents', and I know that when we moved in, we knew we were going to do so much decorating, so we shoved stuff in our loft. We shoved stuff in our garage, in our 2 sheds. There was stuff everywhere. And recently we cleared out those outhouses, we cleared out the loft a little bit, but now the bedrooms in the house are a mess. And we're currently going through a kitchen renovation. We have a leak in the bathroom. So we're currently waiting for my dad to come and refit a new bathroom. So we've had to buy a new bath suite. So there is literally stuff everywhere. I am back at school. We're all in lockdown. I'm currently self-isolating because of a burst bubble. And it's just, I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed with stuff. Everywhere I look, there's piles of stuff. I've got Christmas presents I wasn't able to drop off because a close contact of mine had coronavirus just before Christmas. So I had to self-isolate all over the Christmas period. So I've got bags of Christmas presents still to deliver. I'm now in a second isolation. I can't drop them off. We've got all of our kitchen stuff is currently in our conservatory because we've emptied all of our kitchen cupboards in order to rip down a wall. And it is just, that's literally how I feel. So I need to do something. I've been on the laptop since 6:30 this morning I think I had about 15 minutes to eat some ravioli at lunch, and it's now 2:30, and I thought, do you know what, I need to just switch off for the day. I've had a headache for about 3 days where I'm just staring at 2 screens. I've got 2 laptops on the go because school is insane when you are teaching from home. And I thought, do you know what, I just need to take a break. I need to do something, and I need to clear an area. And because I've started this area, it makes sense to carry on. So if I just turn you around slightly, what we're going to be looking at today, I did this wardrobe with you in the last video. Hopefully you've seen that. If not, obviously just look back at my recent videos and you'll see part 1. But then we have got this section here, which I'm going to bring you around. Whoops. This is my section here. Oh, there I am in the mirror. Let's open that one as well. So Matt has got the biggest part of our wardrobe, and I'm trying to convince him that we need to do a declutter of his on camera as well. But down here, if I can work out how to tilt this, I probably can't. I've got all of these drawers that have got pyjamas, sort of vests, underwear, gym gear, shoes at the bottom, just loads and loads of stuff. And what I need to do is I need to be brave today. Oh, I'm breaking things. I probably shouldn't do that. I need to be brave today. Where are you? there you are. And I need to just get everything out of the wardrobe. I need to get everything from under the bed. I need to get all of that clean washing in here. I need to go in the loft, bring down anything from that. So that's what I'm going to do to start off with. I'm going to pause this. I'll probably put it on some sort of time lapse because you don't want to see me hunting around my house for the next hour, however long it takes. And I'm literally going to bring everything here because today I am ready. I am ready to do this today. I have got different types of trash bags for donations and actual rubbish. I have got a can of Dr. Pepper, my favourite drink, and I have got the right attitude. So first things first, let's get everything out. Let's get everything from around the house and onto the bed and go from there. Let's see what we have to work with. Whew. Okay, so job number one, let's lift this up and see what treasures I've hidden away in here. So I think I need to get out anything that should belong in the wardrobe. So bags, clothing, we've got dressing gowns in here so they can come out. Matt has actually got, I think just whacked myself in the face. He's got 3 or 4 dressing gowns, and I said to him the other day, should we get rid of some of these? And he is adamant he's keeping every dressing gown. So that's what he's doing. So I need to bear that in mind because some of this stuff will be his, and I am trying to convince him that he needs to do his wardrobe. So if you think he should, then comment below and I'll see if I can convince him. I do also have things down here like a rain jacket, which I probably won't get rid of, but just think of somewhere better. I know that there's quite a lot in the loft of fancy dress gear, just broken now, which I think I'm going to have to get down and go through. And I think I just don't want anything stored in a different place, so I kind of want to make sure that everything goes back here under the bed.
You take my love for granted. Say a bunch of stuff you never mean, yeah.
So this we're going to save and do separately because this doesn't really belong in the wardrobe anyway. Again, I think makeup I'll do as a separate category. That normally comes under the kimono category, doesn't it? Whole pack of new socks. And a whole pack of clips to make my hangers into clippy hangers. Do I ever use these? No? Lost in the back of the wardrobe. Let me bring you over. Let me show you what it's looking like. Whoop. Only got so much lead. So, wardrobe is now empty. I'm going to hoover it out and just give it a little bit of a wipe. Now, I'm not going to take everything out of every drawer all at once because they are actually quite organised. So I need to focus on this section before I start pulling more of this out. Or do I do these first? I do these first because that is a mountain and I don't think I'm ready for that. So I'm going to clean this out, and this top drawer, if I tilt you down a little bit. So the top drawer are my pyjamas, and I have a rule: as long as my pyjamas fit in here, they can be kept. Pyjamas are one of my favourite things in the world, so I'll do those in just a second. But these drawers, I've shown you before, are all separately organised. So actually I can go through each of these baskets one at a time and know that the baskets themselves are going to stay in their positions. It's just this little area down the side that needs to be sorted out a little bit more. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll do the drawers first.
I think I need a minute to figure out my limits. You cross them more than once, yeah. You take my love for granted. We keep on talking from body to body, yeah.
So do you ever come across an item and you literally just can't decide? So these shoes I've had since I worked in a shop called Bank, and I bought these as part of my uniform, and I love them, and I have not worn them. In fact, I actually found these in the loft a few weeks ago and put them in here. I know it's not the weather for them, but I just haven't worn them for about 5 years, but I love the shoes. I think if I was listening to Marie Kondo, she'd say they spark joy, so you need to keep them. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep them ones.
Getting closer to just being nothing else. I'm a sucker for your love.
Okay, so this next drawer has got a couple of tracksuits in here. It's got jeans at the back, it's got gym stuff, vests and swimsuits, leggings, scarves, skirts, tons of stuff. So I do know that there's stuff that matches these on the bed as well. So at some point I'll need to find spaces for those things to go in here. But let's just go through each of these baskets first.
Even though it's kind of toxic, babe, you know I feel it when we touch. That your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe. Not sure what I expected. To think you wouldn't be so reckless. I keep on pretending I know we better end it. I said it more than once, yeah. You take my love for granted. We keep on talking from body.
I have now got an empty one of these, which is quite good because I know that there's a lot of scarves kind of milling about. For example, my Marauders map one. So actually to have a designated place for scarves is going to be excellent.
Body, yeah. Getting closer to just being nothing else.
So there is space down the back, but I'm going to leave that because we haven't gone through the stuff on the bed yet. Now let's lift you up to this next drawer. So we have got tons and tons of underwear. So tights, black socks, long socks, exercise socks, trainer socks, lady products, a whole miscellaneous bin with belts and masks and funnels and perfumes, and then I've got all perfumes and various bits down the side. So I think we need to take all of this out just like we did the other drawers.
I'm a sucker for your love. Even though it's kind of toxic, babe, you know I feel it when we touch. That your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe. Nothing more to say, let's just waste away. One more time is all we need. A bitter truth to face, not that innocent. We know what we did. I'm a sucker for your love. Even though it's kind of toxic, babe, you know I feel it when we touch. That your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe. Oh, it's toxic, babe. Yeah, yeah. It's toxic, babe. Every change has
Okay, so far I've got a small pile for donations and a small pile of things to be thrown away. This made me super sad. I had to throw a dress away recently that completely ripped at the zip, and that was the belt for it, and that made me miss the dress, which made me really sad. So yeah, I'm going to bag these bits up so that I'm bagging it as we go. Sorry about the lack of light. In fact, let me put my big light on. I'm going to start filling this section now, and I'm going to leave the pyjamas till last because I'm probably most emotionally attached to my pyjamas, which is a ridiculous thing to say out loud, I'm aware of that. But yeah, I think that's going to have to be my last thing. So the question is, where, oh where, do we even begin? I think we begin by having a cup of tea. That's what I'm going to do.
reason, baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it Just a bit of sugar to that horrid bitter. Maybe you taste different. Hold up, baby, I can't sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. Go on, blow up your ego, your undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble lacking everlasting ego. I guess it never hit you, our conversation takes two.
Okay, so I'm calling it a night for tonight because the bed's relatively clear, and what time is it? About 8:30, and I need to get washed up and get these here pyjamas on. So I've just got to put that perfume over there. There's a few bits down here, some coats, some Christmas stuff, and some underwear I need to put away. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. This here is all my fancy dress stuff. This one here is all summer or holiday clothes, and that one there are my nicest dresses that I don't keep in the wardrobe because they're, you know, if you go to a wedding or like a posh event, those kinds of dresses. So then tomorrow, all I need to do, there's a few bits hanging up on this wardrobe here. There's how many? Four things I'm just not sure on. They're really great workwear items, so I probably will keep them, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll give you a proper reveal of the wardrobe tomorrow. This here is my pile of pyjamas. Absolutely insane amount of pyjamas, so I need to go through that quite ruthlessly tomorrow. There are quite a lot of summery ones, and if I can fit some of them in here in the summer bin, then I'll put those away and obviously get those out nearer as the weather heats up. But right now, obviously, I want my winter pyjamas. These bags are all being kept, they just need to go back under the bed, but obviously I'm on it right now. And then yeah, these are the bits that are being donated here on the floor. Just need to put that in there because that's my beach bag. So I've just got a few tops, a fancy dress outfit that's just a bit too risque for a 30-year-old teacher now. And I have two of that now varnished, so I'm going to give one to my sister. Then there's just a few dressing gowns and bits down here. So it is a bit of a mess at the minute, which I'm not loving. But I'm just at that point, you know, when you're at that point where you've just got to call it a night because you're not making very much progress anymore and you're kind of losing the will. So I need to just put it out of my way, go to bed, get up tomorrow, and just hit the last few bits. It is time to finish this. I'm sick of stuff around the bedroom. Right, pyjamas.
Some interest from time to time. Inside all that greatness and all of your adventures, you're all alone. Hold up, baby, I can't sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different.
Gosh, your voice ring.
Oh, what's that? Hand it, I'm filming.
What do you think it is?
Thank you, Matt.
What is it
Is
though?
it breakfast?
It is.
I'm going to have to stop filming. McDonald's awaits. Take this, I'll put these last few bits in.
Blow up your ego, your undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble lacking everlasting ego. Oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. Oh, here he goes, oh,
bag is Matt's stuff. It's not for me to go through. So I'm going to put that in the other room for now. I've got a bag of rubbish, a bag of donate, and then 3 of these grey bags. So I've got, what's this? All my fancy dress stuff and my Christmas stuff are all in one of these. Then I've got all my really nice clothes plus a jacket just because I didn't know where else to put it. And then this is all my summer stuff. So obviously that will switch out when the weather gets better. But what I need to do now is get under the bed to put these back, to put the bags that I pulled out back, which I might put them all inside one of them just so that they're all in the same place. Just sort it out a little bit. And what I've done is I've just ordered 3 more of these bags so that if I can convince Matt, I'm hoping so, to do his, then anything that he doesn't want to keep in the wardrobe, then he can put in these as well. So I need to make sure that when I put them under the bed, that there's enough room for his stuff as well. So we move them off so I can lift up the bed.
That will be a lie. Go on, blow up your ego, your undenying, undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble act.
Okay, so I do have all of these clips that I do sometimes use in the summer for my strapless items. I'm going to take them out of this crumb bag. I've just got some of these storage bins. I've had them for ages. I think they were from B&M originally. I've got them in cream and in grey. I'm just going to take them all off of here. And then I'm pretty much done in here. What I just need to do now is give this bedroom a thorough clean. So I might film that. I might not include that though because I feel like there's so much footage for this video already. So I'm just going to give you a really brief overview of the wardrobe. So there's only a couple of bits left out. So my dressing gown, I just need somewhere to store it. And what we're thinking of, behind this door, there's a gap between the wardrobe and the wall. And we're thinking of just getting some command hooks and sticking it to the side of the wardrobe for our dressing gowns. So I'll need to order those. And then I've just got 1 pair of pyjamas that I'm just not sure on. I bought them this Christmas. They're comfortable and they are super soft. But I just get really, really hot in them. So I might try and wear them this evening, have an early bath. Otherwise I get too hot if I have like a late bath and then put my pyjamas straight on. I know that sounds weird. But I think I might just have an early bath tonight, put these on, see how I feel. And if I am absolutely baking, then I think they need to go. So let's just tuck this here at the back of the wardrobe. So, overview of the wardrobe. Now I know a lot of people do colour code. I do not. I organise by type. So I have vests, t-shirts, sort of dresses and tops that I'd wear with leggings, dresses, jumpers, cardigans, and then I've got a couple of tracksuits at the end. The tracksuits were in the previous video, if you remember, in this wardrobe, but I've taken them out because if ever I go for a really, really nice dress, obviously it's nice to see all my dresses hanging together. But on a Saturday, say for example, and I just want a tracksuit, I'm feeling like a slob, to have to get one out and see all these beautiful dresses just makes me feel a bit rubbish. Like, oh, I haven't been out. This is one of my favourite dresses, as is this actually, and I haven't been anywhere to wear them for so long, and getting the tracksuit out in that kind of mood, I just don't like it. So I just kind of wanted to keep this area smart. So obviously I've done nothing different. If you saw the last video, I just added a couple of bags into here. My shoes are already done. That's my main handbag if I'm not at school. My dresses and Matt's suits and shirts, which he'll need to go through at some point. He won't get rid of the suits, but we need to have a look at the shirts. And then at the bottom I've got my nail varnishes and my toiletries that are a little bit messier than last time, but that's because I'm using them. I do have my sunglasses here. I think I'm just going to leave them down in here because I don't know where else to put them. And I do have one nail varnish I need to put back actually in a second. And then in this wardrobe, obviously I've done it all on camera in this video, so I've just told you how I've organised that top bit. I gave myself that rule, didn't I? As long as it fitted in here, I got to keep the pyjamas, and I've actually managed to get more out of storage. Yes, I have way too many pairs of pyjamas. I am fully aware of that. What are you going to say?
I firmly agree.
Shut up.
He has way too many.
Well, considering Matt didn't have a single pair of pyjamas when we got together, and he's got at least 8 or 9 pairs now, I don't think he's one to talk.
No comment.
So I know I have too many, but I like having a variety. I like choosing what mood I'm in. So these are all my kind of short sleeve, like regular wear pyjamas. These are my favourite Christmas pair, and I just couldn't bear to put them away because they are probably my comfiest pair of pyjamas at the minute. A random jumper, like pyjama jumper. These are shorts and t-shirts. These are shorts and t-shirts at the back, but more sort of summery colours. Then these are my long sleeve and jumper ones. So I've got a bit of a variety in here, and it looks quite neat, so it doesn't bother me that there's so many. And obviously just in there are my headbands, minus the red one that I'm wearing. Then in this drawer, socks, lady products, masks, belts, sashes, that sort of thing, black socks, black tights, long socks and like slipper socks, and then my exercise socks, because I don't like digging through one pot trying to find a specific type of sock, so I like to separate them. These are the ones that I haven't yet opened, just some extra underwear there. My lipsticks are here, as are my 2 foundations that I don't use regularly. Then these are my nicer perfumes that are not on display, my little miniatures of perfumes, and this Lipsy one that I couldn't quite fit in with these ones. Could just balance on top, but I just thought it was a bit better in there. And then these are kind of my cheaper wear for work, not really sure on the scent, perfumes and body sprays. Then the next one down, got tracksuit bottoms, skirts and jeans at the back. I did move the jeans again because I know that they're there. I only have 2 pairs. I'm not going to forget where they are. So I've moved them again. All my workout gear. These are vests, and then those are my short leggings for when it comes back to the summer. Long leggings that I'm wearing now. Scarves mostly, and there is a pair of gloves in here and a hat as well. So sort of wintry accessories. So I suppose when it comes to summer, I'll put things more like, we've got quite a lot of sunglasses. Actually, they're in a sunglass container. I don't know what I'll put in there when it comes to summer. Who knows? And then, as I say, I've just switched my shoes around. Sorry that they are quite mucky. They are well loved. I just have my trainers at the front because of the weather that we have, and the sandals at the back. And when it comes to summer, I'll just switch them around again. I've got a pair of slippers that I haven't yet started wearing. In fact, the red ones I haven't started wearing yet either. These are my favourite pair, so I'm never going to use those up. And then I do have a pair of massive swans the other side of the bed that I need to actually just come and put back here. Let me grab them. There they are. They are the biggest pair of slippers I've ever owned in my life. My mum bought them for me as a joke. You can see they're well loved. They're just starting to get a little bit flat on the bottom, so I'll keep wearing those until the weather is just a bit too hot for those. Then I'll get rid of them and start switching to the smaller slippers. But they do fit in there quite nicely. And then the only shoes that aren't on here are like my thicker trainers and my boots that are in a different cupboard, but I'm not doing that today. So this one is nice, neat and organised. I know it looks quite crammed, but that's because a lot of this is jumpers and tracksuits. And I got quite a lot of clothing for Christmas actually. My mum bought me quite a lot of t-shirts that I don't really wear very often, but I'll see how much I wear them over the next few months and then decide from there. And then I feel like I've got kind of 2 looks in here, because I've got some dresses, like if I'm just feeling a bit slobby, we're going to do art that day. I've got some like work dresses that I would specifically choose, or work tops. And then if I'm feeling like I've got a nice meeting after school, there's some other things that I would choose. So I like to sort of have that variety of clothing. So that is the wardrobe finished, and obviously under the bed as well. So just need to clear up now. And as I say, I've got a bag of rubbish and a big bag of donate. So I have managed to get rid of 2 black sacks worth of stuff, which is really good. And then, because I have no idea how much footage I have and how long it's going to take me to edit, I am going to film a quick clean the bedroom with me, just to clear the last of this stuff and just have a good dust. You know, I've got bits and pieces out. You know, I've kind of shoved a load of stuff on that side. But what I do want to draw attention to is the fact that I'm going to do the bedside tables separately, and I'm also going to do my makeup separately, only because this is actually all of my everyday makeup. It all fits in this one bag, but I want a new bag for it because that just looks ratty. And I do have a lot of makeup stashed away that I had in a drawer. In fact, in one of these drawers before we moved here, but now Matt's taken these over, obviously. So I need to get that together before I do that. So I'll be doing the bedside tables in a separate video. But for now, really happy with the progress. Really happy to have 2 black sacks technically leaving, although that's going to go straight in the bin, but that's going to have to go in the loft, because if you're not aware, UK is in lockdown 3.0. So I can't actually take anything to a donation centre. And the last time I drove past like a clothing, you know, the like the Samaritans bins that you get at like supermarkets and stuff, there was just stuff all over them where people are just not putting it there if it's full. So I don't want to burden someone with like manky stuff if it gets rained on. So I'll just put it in the loft for now. And once charity shops are open and they're willing to take donations, I'll take it then. So at least it's out of my wardrobe, if not out of my life. So thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching this. I hope it was something that was of interest to you. I hope I did all right filming it. I've never filmed something like this before. I'm going to have a go at my first clean with me. So we'll have to see if that comes on the channel. If it doesn't, it didn't go well. But yeah, so I hope this gives you the inspiration to clear something, even if, and I have to say one thing, I might have mentioned it in any voiceovers already. I was watching Catherine Elaine the other day, and decluttering can be overwhelming, and in the first part of this wardrobe thing, I got rid of 2 things, didn't I? I've now got 2 black sacks. Even if you get rid of just 2 things, it's 2 things less that you need to worry about. So even if just every day you take 1 thing from your home and you get rid of it responsibly, then you are decluttering. You don't necessarily have to do, because this has taken me 3 days over the course of 3 weeks, because I'm just overwhelmed with life at the minute. And just allow yourself to have those moments. Just allow yourself to take the time that you need, because eventually you will have big chunks of things leaving your home and you will feel better. So yeah, so I'm going to leave you there now because I feel like I'm rambling. Love you all. Please make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.